Hello everybody, Guru Surplus here, and today I have a pair of World War I British gas goggles that I got off a trade from Blitzkrieg Gaming 445. I'll put his channel on screen now, but now let's get into the gas goggles. Although before we look at them, I am sorry I haven't uploaded. I just got caught up hanging with friends for the past 2 weekends, but hopefully when the school year starts back, I'll get back on an upload schedule. We might change it back to every Monday, I'm not quite sure yet. I was also thinking of middle of the week Wednesday, but we'll see, won't we? But for now, the schedule is going to stay the same every Saturday. I might change it to middle of the week Wednesday or Monday, but as of now, I'm going to keep it Saturday. We'll see when the school year starts back what works best. Out of all the gas masks and stuff that I own, these are probably one of the rarest items. They probably don't beat out the Zelensky in rarity, as I've seen a lot more of these for sale, but they are still really cool to have. They're also the closest I'll probably ever get to having a PH gas hood or anything from the early gas mask technology era. This is missing the lower part that would go over your mouth, although those are near impossible to find and really hard to determine if they're original. I've only seen one original pair, one original mask portion of this sell, and it sold way before I was collecting World War I and stuff. Wish I had picked it up now because I finally got a pair of gas goggles, but, maybe one will come up in the near future. It's just really hard to find the mask piece that goes with this, because either they look too new or they're just really expensive, as the one I saw sell about 2 years back, I think. The lenses being celluloid, they are missing over time. They're kind of like the M2 lenses. How most of the time when you find these, they're missing the lenses. I've only seen about one, or I think it was like 2 pairs I've seen online that had their lenses still. But I don't know how much they sold for because I don't have an account on those auction sites, which kind of gets on my nerves when I can't check what something sold for. But I was lucky enough to get these, and these are in really good shape other than the lenses. Taking a look at the back of the gas goggles, you can see that there is a wool material. The way these are layered up is basically 2 layers of this fabric material, and then you have the celluloid lenses sewn in between them with a thing of wool on the back. These also still have the straps on them. I did forget to mention that. Most of the ones I've seen do have them, but I have seen a few pairs that don't. I also did a black light test on the wool. The wool's white, and if something's fake, it'll glow. Luckily, as you can see, this does not glow. Another thing you have to look out for is the stitching around this. I had to make sure it didn't glow as well, because if the stitching glows, that usually points out to it being fake. Because a lot of people, when they do make good replicas and try to sell them off as originals, will use old material like this, but then they'll use newer stitching. So luckily, these are a pair of originals, which I was very lucky to find. If you enjoyed that video, you can go check out some of my other content. I have a bunch more World War I gas masks and a big World War I collection. I'll also use the blacklight a little bit more in some of my videos now that I finally got a good one that can show on camera. The last one I had, you could really only see in person if something glowed or not. But with all that being said, I will see you in the next one, and happy collecting.